So let me just quickly close some of my other applications that are not important. So let's just get the thing started. Maybe I should have opened the application before I start the lesson, but it's okay. It's so long. Let's just try again. So yesterday I actually abruptly ended my stream because my battery was below 5% and everything was super laggy. My gameplay was super laggy, so I decided to just cut it. And also I had to like plug my phone into the socket because it was at 5%, so everything was laggy. My controls were laggy. It's not just the recording device that's laggy. So I thought that there was no point in recording any further. So let's just take a look at yesterday's result. All these are just bot matches. This is yesterday's results. 2 losses with Zhang Liang, 1 win with Dong Huang. So in the end, it was sort of a net loss of around 7 to 8 points. No big deal. We'll try again today. So sometimes I would prefer my phone to be fully charged before I start the stream. But sometimes I have an event or I need to go for a dinner outside or something like that. And sometimes I might not actually get home in time in order to start recording. So definitely won't be able to charge my phone also, because by the time my phone is fully charged, the peak mode will have already been over. So sometimes I just couldn't charge my phone in time. I think that's it for the situation. Just get into the game now. This is going to be my first game of today. So I'm always pretty nervous when it comes to the first game of every day, because you're still getting a little bit warmed up. Let's just start. So your reaction and things like that might not be actually so polished because you are still like warming up. Let's just start anyway. Yeah, start roaming. I'm actually thinking of just buying Zephys, and then just playing jungle instead of marksman. Because marksman, honestly, is not so fun to play. Marksman is pretty fun to play in the lower elo, but in the higher elo, marksman is not that fun, I would say. Support is probably the most fun role for me. And then followed by jungle. Clash lane is not fun at all. Clash lane is you are pretty reliant on your teammates. Jungle is my second favorite role, and then for the mid lane is probably like in the middle. So being the 2 side lanes being my worst, my least favorite lanes, and then the mid lane being the neutral lane. The thing about mid lane is you can get ganked from both sides, so it's a little bit risky. Should I pick Adi for him? I think I should. I think I might go Xiangyu this game. It depends on what the enemy picks. Okay, it will most likely be Xiangyu, cause it's very easy for Xiangyu to fight against like immobile units. I would say Wan'er and Hou Yi. Wan'er is very mobile, but only when she's outing. When Wan'er doesn't have an ult, she's very immobile. So Xiangyu is pretty good against like immobile units. And we have Arthur. Xiangyu is really good here, so I'm probably just going to pick Xiangyu. I would say Hou Yi this round. Sorry, not Hou Yi. Zhang Liang this round is not that great. Okay, they have a landing king. I think. Oh my god! I should have picked Wei Gu, the physics, cause they have a Batman. Damn it! That's fine.
5 seconds left.
Gui Gu Zhi. I mean, he's literally called Gui Gu Zhi here, so I don't really know how else to call him. He's the chameleon-looking guy. Well, he's not really a chameleon here. He's like a tribesman looking guy. He's actually newly released, so you all might not be so familiar with him. But he's a good counter against invisible units. I think I'll end the audio here. Cut the audio here. See you guys at the end of the stream. Yo yo. Oh wait, forgot. I think I forgot to turn off the microphone. Okay, that's pretty awkward. So what's the score today? 4 games, 2 losses. That's fine. Not 4 games, 2 losses. 6 games, 2 losses. 4 win, 2 lose. I think that's acceptable. How many points is it? Negative 16. Wow. Okay. So it's a total of plus 41 points minus 31, which brings me to a plus 10. Plus 10. Let me see. Plus 10. Did the peak energy actually reduce the number of points deducted? If they did, I probably get around 15 points today. That's quite bad, honestly. I'm at the level where I have to win 2 and lose 1, then I can sort of get like 5 points. It used to be if I win 1 and lose 1, I can already get 5 points. Now I have to win 1 extra round. So I have to maintain like around a win rate of about 65%, which is kind of difficult. So I think getting the top 200 will be very tough. I'm 279 already. Okay, maybe getting into 200 is possible. Getting into top 100 is going to be super tough, man. It's near impossible. 279. Let's see, 279. What's the top 100? Just let me quickly check. How do I check? Oh, check here. Server-wide peak leaderboard. Okay, I'm at 279. The highest is the top 100 is 1686. So the top 200 is probably gonna be 1620. I think around 1620, 1630, which means I need a total of 51 points, 50 points, around 50 points. In order to get 50 points, I need to win 3 clean matches clean without any losses. Win 3 matches straight in a row. Then I have a chance to reach top 200. And I might have to win 1 additional round, like 4 wins and 4 wins in order to get top 200. So from now onwards, the ranking up is going to be increasingly difficult as I rank up, right? So hopefully we'll be able to achieve this over the weekends. I'll be streaming again tomorrow and on Sunday as well. Hopefully we'll be able to achieve this goal. Right now I still don't have anybody besides Zhang Liang and Xiang Yu, obviously. You saw me play a few matches of Xiang Yu. Oh, I actually won both games with Xiang Yu. That's interesting. But I lost 2 with Zhang Liang. Honestly, the game with Xiang Yu is not that enjoyable. I mean, this game is pretty enjoyable because my teammates are pretty good. The Tiger just keep invading and keep getting, and the Necroth on the other side keep having to sort of lose his jungle, I guess. This match was okay. The jungler, this game there's a clear difference in skill. This game though, I'm not sure if there's difference in skill. I think I shouldn't have went up to help the marksman, because the marksman was signaling gather. So if I gather there, then the who is the landing one will attack him. The king of landing will attack him. But if I go to defend the red buff, I go roam around the river lane, then the sniper will get attacked. So the right thing to do in this game is actually for me to sort of roam around the river, help the Crixie to rotate, and then I basically leave the marksman to himself, because he's supposed to be able to sort of handle his lane. Even if he cannot 1v2, that's fine, just give up the tower. King of landing in the late game is going to be trash. The landing is very good in the early game because you can sort of, he will always put his teammate in a 1v2 situation, right? But as long as you give up the tower, you don't die. If you keep dying to him, then obviously he will like sort of bring out his advantage. But if you don't keep dying to him, you keep like huddling under the tower, then you keep giving up the tower when you have to. Like if the minions are pushing in, it's past 4 minutes already, and you don't really have a fast way to clear the minions, just give up the tower. That's fine. Late game, the King of Landing, if you don't get any kills, right, he will be useless, absolutely useless. He's one of the most useless hero in the late game. So you can just like destroy him. He'll be basically a 4v5 in the late game because he's basically kind of useless. The best he can do in the late game is to trade 1-for-1, but even then it's going to be difficult because he needs to find a window opportunity to enter the team fight, and he needs to be very precise and he don't really have any way to sort of disengage after he used his combo. There is a way. He can just use his 2-1, 2A, 1A, then ultimate away. Instead of ulting towards us, he uses his ultimate to go in the opposite way. So he first get close to you, use his 2-1 combo on you, and then he ult away while passing through you. So in a way, he's like hitting you while disengaging. But when he do that, it's very risky because because he's very close to the person, right? He's probably going to be not hitting a tank. He's probably going to get close to a carry, right? To a marksman or a mage, somebody like that. As long as there's somebody right behind the marksman and mage, out of sight of the Landing King, when he does his combo. So in Chinese they call it 假视野, which means that you follow behind the marksman, but you are just out of sight of the enemy's line of sight, I guess. Then you just camp in that position. In my actual fights, I always do that as Zhang Liang. You stay at a distance from your marksman so that you are not seen by the enemy. When the enemy try to unleash a combo at the enemy marksman, you just instantly like CC him. So as long as there's somebody behind the marksman, right, or any unit that the Landing King is going to ambush, then he's going to be locked on the spot on top of the marksman, right? And the marksman can just dish out damage. This is different from him like doing his thing at a distance, because if I CC the Landing King from a distance, he can use his ultimate to run away, yes. But if I CC the Landing King on top of the marksman, right, even if he uses ult to run away, he will be still within range of the marksman or the mage, and he will still be able to like get killed by the marksman or mage. Especially like if you have a support following behind, like your carry, right? Your support can use the shield support item, give your carry a shield so that he don't die to the Landing King's combo. But even if you don't have the shield item in the late game, I don't think the Landing King of Landing has the ability to sort of like one hit KO somebody. And also, don't forget, I have a bunch of CC, so it's going to be CC for 1 second or maybe like 0.0. No, it's going to be CC for 1 second because King of Landing don't buy the resistant boots. He go for the boots that increase your movement speed. These boots over here, so it's very easily CC'd. And if he gets CC'd, he's basically dead because he's right on top of the enemy, of our carry, and our carry can just like do a lot of burst and damage to him in that 1 second that is being CC'd. So in this situation, although I'm describing it like a little poorly, I guess, but it actually happens very often. Like as long as the enemy carry has somebody behind him, right, it's very difficult for Landing King to actually join the fight. And the Landing King needs to have vision of all 5 of the enemies before he can actually engage. Because as long as one enemy is right behind the carry that he's engaging onto, then he's basically dead because he have no way to disengage. As when he do his combo, right, he's basically committing his skills to all in. He have no skills to run away, or when let's say he do his skill 2 already, and he immediately sees somebody behind the marksman, he can't just run away, right? Because if he run away, he first is in the range of the marksman because he's right on top of the marksman. When he uses his tool, his natural instinct is to get close to the marksman and use his auto attack, right, so that he can get the stun off. But as soon as he sees somebody behind the marksman, he can't run away because the marksman will just continue to dish damage onto him, right? So his only choice is to like sort of go all in, sort of bring himself forward to sort of CC the marksman, and then can support, assassin, anybody behind the carry can just destroy the Landing King in a split moment. So that Landing King, right, in the late game is very weak. just make sure that early game, right, just give up the tower. If you are a jungler, it's going to be a little bit harder for you. But if the Lightning King keep invading your jungle, then you keep seeing the exclamation sign above you, right? Then just buy armor. This armor over here. You can go for this armor, spike mail. These are usually armors for assassins. Go for Frostscar Embrace. This kind of semi-tank item, spike mail, cutlass of savagery, Frostscar Embrace. This item won't actually decrease your damage by that much. Yes, you will definitely do less damage than a full tank item. But as long as you put 2 of them, right, there's no way for the Lightning King to kill you. You can sort of counter attack the Lightning King very easily because he cannot do a lot of like damage to you in that one combo. Because the good thing about Lightning King is he can do his one combo, and his one combo deals very high burst damage. But as soon as you tank through the burst damage, right, he's super weak because he has no ability to deal sustained damage. He's one of the least sustained damage dealing units in the game, but he has one of the highest bursts in the game. So as long as you tank through his initial combo, then he's a sitting duck. So if you are assassin playing against the Lightning King, I highly recommend you to actually get 2 out of 3 of these items. Frostscar Embrace, this one. Let's say you are not able to get Frostscar Embrace because like you don't use an Empower Auto Attack. Empower Auto Attack is not part of your skills. That's fine. Then just go for these 2, or even this one and this one. I recommend this one because this actually gives you the highest armor. Not the highest armor. Of all the HP items, this has a higher armor value of 270. Also, he has the highest HP value of 1200. Most of the other items are 1000 HP, as you can see. All of these are 1000. This one doesn't even have HP at all. This is 1200, but this is a very niche item. As you can see, most of the items are 1000 HP. So 1200 HP is actually pretty high. And just with this item alone, you will pretty much not die to the Lightning King's burst. Just to be safe, you can go for 2 defense items. That's why against the Lightning King, if the enemy shows a Lightning King first, just pick like a Zilong. Honestly, Zilong is probably the best guy against the Lightning King, because the Lightning King cannot burst him down in one hit. Very little heroes can burst Zilong down in one hit because of his passive. And Zilong is super good at giving chase also because he has 2 skills that are sort of short dashes. So he can counter attack the Lightning King very easily. So there's almost no way for the Lightning King to invade the Zilong's jungle unless he had another teammate to come forward and help him. But even so, I think Zilong will actually be able to 1v2. It depends on who the guy helping the Lightning King is. If it's like a Wanner who is able to deal huge amount of burst damage, then Zilong will probably not be able to survive, not be able to 1v2. But if it's a sustained damage dealer and is not able to follow up Lightning King's initial burst, and Zilong is able to tank through it, Zilong can actually 1v2. So if the enemy has a Lightning King, show the Lightning King first, then you can pick Zilong. Let's say you already pick an assassin and enemy then picks a Lightning King, never mind. Just get a defensive item. You will deal less damage, that's fine. But I assure you that the Lightning King, right, will have a high chance to keep invading your jungle. And if you don't get any defense item, there's a high chance he will actually kill you again and again and cause you to lose a lot of like game. They call it 节奏 in Chinese. It sort of translates to flow. It's not really flow. I suddenly cannot remember the English word for it. Like, he will disrupt your game's pace. It's not really pace either. Like your normal ganking, your normal farming, he will sort of disrupt your play if you keep dying too much. So just buy armor, trust me. Even if you're an assassin that have very high AD scaling, just buy one of this armor and you'll be fine. I don't think I have anything else. Against Lightning King, I have to reiterate for the last time, just the support is not going to be there always to help you, because the Lightning King can be everywhere, right? He can be like on the other side of the map, ganking somebody, and when you go to the other side of the map, the Lightning King can be another side of the map again. So very often a Lightning King will find himself being able to create a 1v2 situation for his teammates. But as a carry, just play safe, give out the tower if you need to, and then you'll be fine. Also, like heroes like Yu Ji, Bai Li works very well against King of Lanling. Just don't pick some marksman like a Ho Yi or something, and you'll probably be fine. Yu Ji is probably going to be our best bet against Lanling King, because Yu Ji has a ultimate. Yu Ji's ultimate and S2 is all like a CC immune skill, and also his S2 is obviously able to negate Lanling King's burst damage. So as long as you don't anyhow use your S2, Lanling King will be able to kill you, and you just spam your ultimate wherever the exclamation sign is above you, and yeah, Lightning King will be able to do anything to you. Although I must say, if you keep spamming your ultimate, then the Lightning King shows up, right? His S2 will actually hit you first, and then you use your ultimate to sort of like jump away from a distance, at a distance from him, right? If he uses his ultimate on to you, then you will not have the CC immunity because you already finish your ultimate already. So the ideal situation is that you cast your ultimate as soon as he CCs you, but that is very difficult to time. So that's the only hard part about Yu Ji against Lightning King, is that you have to sort of predict his combo. Is he going to use 1-2 or is he going to use 1-3? Your reaction need to be fast, because your combo against his 1-2 or 1-3 is going to be different. If he uses 2-3, what am I talking about? 2-3 or 2-1. So if he throws his shuriken at a distance from you, right, that means he's going to do his 2-3 combo. If he's directly onto you, then he's going to do his 2-1 combo. If he's like directly onto you and you do his 2-1 combo, it's going to be very quick. You need to press your S2 very quickly in order to negate all the damage. But if you do, right, then the Lightning King is basically dead, because you can just auto attack him on the spot, and if he uses ult to sort of disengage, then you can use your ultimate to sort of CC him, and then you will just dish out a bunch of damage to him while slowing him. He basically cannot get away from you. So your combo against the Lightning King, right, sort of varies as to, like, depending on how far is he away from you. If he casts his skills at distance from you, as I said, your combo is going to be different. You're probably going to use your ultimate first. But if he casts his 2-1 directly on you, then you're going to use your 2 first, then your ultimate. So yeah, just a little bit of difficulty there. And again, you really need to use your S2 properly. Don't use your S2 to sort of run around the map, sort of give chase, sort of do anything like that. Because if you use S2 while giving chase, then the Lightning King appears, you are basically dead. You'll just be like a traditional marksman, without any sort of protection ability, without your S2. So I think that's everything I want to cover about Lightning King. Lightning King is pretty weak. I will not use him the high elo, although he seems to do quite well here. My match against the Lightning King wasn't that great. King of Lightning, let's see. I think we actually won the game. This is the game that I lost. This game, oh my god, the Ganjiang actually did so much damage. The Ali, the Ganjiang, this Dolia, all AoE, a lot of AoE damage. I shouldn't have picked this Dong Huang. I should have picked somebody like Wang Shaojun this game. Zhang Liang is obviously going to be your best choice, but in this game, Zhang Liang is banned, so I have no other choices. Dong Huang is just not good. Also, this game, the Xiang Yu is basically useless. The Kuang Tie is going around the map helping everybody, while the Xiang Yu is basically stuck on his lane clearing the minions for all of the game. He's basically on his lane all the time, and I don't know how he actually dish out so much damage. 16.1 damage is actually quite a lot. So I don't actually know how he did that, but I see that for most of the fight, right, he's just gone. He's just on his lane clearing minions. So if you want to play a clash lane, right, just play a warrior. Do not ever pick a tank. Tank's clash laner is not in the meta right now, and there's currently no tank that's able to clear their lane fast. if there is a tank that's able to split push, then go for it. But the meta right now is for split pushers and those that can sort of travel around the map very quickly, like Sun Ce. Sun Ce cannot necessarily split push, but he can sort of roam around the map very quickly with his ultimate. So just don't pick a tank, because you are probably going to get, the enemy is going to split push you, and you are going to spend the majority of your time just clearing your minion while having a lot of tank, buying a lot of tank items, clearing your minion, taking forever to clear them, and the enemy warrior is going to go around killing your teammates. So that's exactly what happened in this game. Also, the Wanner, I reported the Wanner out of spite, but honestly, I think the Wanner shouldn't have gotten so low of a score. I mean, she did quite a bit of damage. 23% damage is quite a lot. It's not quite a lot, actually, it's fine, but her score is 251. That's not too bad. 022 is like way worse, because he has almost no presence at all. 116 for the Lupan is, can't really blame him. He played a Luban, one of the worst guys in this matchup, in this lineup. Ganjiang can kill him, Ali can kill him. It's very difficult for Lupan to burst down anybody. Huang Tie can kill him, anybody can kill him. Okay, I think the Dolia is the only one that's not able to counter Lupan. Lupan actually counters Dolia, but Lupan is actually weak against all 4 other guys. So this game, 1-6 is fine. Don't blame him too much. The main fault is the Xiang Yu. Xiang Yu is a trash side laner, and he plays Lu Bu also, so I already know that his side lane is garbage. He plays all the tank heroes. Don't tell me he picks Zhuangzhou side lane, man. I'm going to crap myself if he does that. He plays mostly support. He plays support heroes. I don't understand why he want to go to Clash lane. Please don't tell me that he actually plays like Lian Po, Zhong Wuyan, Xiang Yu in the Clash lane. That's completely horrible. And he hide his match history, so I'm not even able to check if he actually does that. No wonder his win rate is so freaking low. 49%, 62. His mid lane is actually 62%. I did not actually know that your win rate is actually can be broken down into your lanes. Oh, Clash lane is 100%, okay. Jungle lane is at 56.4, okay, that's nice. Mid lane is at 66.7, wow. I don't think that's actually games from the pink mode. I think they are games from like diamond games, so don't trust that too much. Moving is 59%, okay. Farmland is actually 64, wow. But I think most of it is actually from the diamond, the platinum games. I think my actual win rate in the pink mode is sort of around 55%, around 55 to 60%. Okay, I think that's about it. Don't want to don't want to keep blabbering on too much. I think I'll see you guys again tomorrow. So bye for now.